Today, in our Ask a Scientist segment, we'll be hearing from Dr. Jun Wu answering questions about his research on stem cells.
Hi, I was wondering if we can use the blastoid models to study other areas of research besides development. Like, for example, can we use the blastoid models to study something like cancer as well?
Hi, Josie. Thank you for your question. I think that's a very interesting idea because cancer cells and early embryonic cells share many similar properties, such as they both grow very fast and they both have similar metabolism. But the key difference between them two is cancer cells, most of the time, we cannot control their growth. But we know that embryonic cell in the early embryo, their growth is subjected to control. So by studying blastoid and compare them with cancer cell, maybe in the future we can help us understand cancer better and can come up with strategies to effectively control the growth of cancer cells.
Dr. Wu, you say in your paper that there are different types of stem cells. How do you tell them apart?
Hi, Dahlia. Thank you for your question. There are many different types of stem cells. There are many different ways to distinguish them. For example, we can study the genes and proteins that are expressed specifically in certain type of stem cells and use them as a markers to distinguish different type of stem cells. Or we can examine their differentiation potential, meaning to check their ability to give rise to other type of cells. Purely based on morphology, sometimes we can distinguish them, but oftentimes we cannot. So we have to rely on other tests and methods to do that.
Is it frustrating knowing that there are limitations when it comes to experimenting with embryos and blastocysts?
Although it is frustrating to know that there are limitations experimenting with embryos and blastocysts, but I think it is extremely important to have those limitations because those limitations are set not only by scientists working in this research direction, but also with the experts bioethicists and also scientists from other field of research. And in addition, there are input from public opinions that help to shape the policy. I think this is the most responsible manner to work with embryos and blastocysts. Therefore, I think this is extremely important.
To find out more about Dr. Wu's research on stem cells and embryo models, check out the article adapted by Science Journal for Kids titled, "How Can We Grow Models of Embryos in the Lab?"